Okay, we're almost there. Hello, happy Wednesday wisdom for everyone. Hope your day is moving along with ease, with grace, and you're in states of peace. Let's see. Today, Spirit had guided me just to make a couple of quick comments about a process that I've been intending to use for myself whenever I'm feeling any signs of illness or physical stress in the body. And simple, and it's not always effective immediately, but usually that's because I'm resisting or rebelling. That's another story for another time. But so the first thing is when I start to notice whether it's a tickly throat or just I don't know, something uncomfortable, a little trouble with my breathing or something that might come up like congestion, um, I consciously breathe into whatever the place is that I'm noticing the distress and bring love into every part of that body, of that part of the body, and then the surrounding parts. Um, that begins to eliminate the worry or the sense that it is now something that I have to fix. The body, with love, can do whatever it needs to repair or regenerate. So, know that to be true. Um, then, when I'm in that state, more relaxed into the loving of all these parts of the body, I then move into a conscious forgiveness um, for whatever states of neglect or sabotage that I may have set up for my body to have this response. If I had any choices that were not in alignment, as I give my forgiveness and love to my whole consciousness with that. And then I go back into making sure I renew and love all the parts of the body that are feeling distress. And when I have that, I move to the step of, in that clear state of peace, asking my guidance for what steps I might be best for me to make to support the body and its healing process. And that always varies. There's never one thing and one thing only. It could be sleep. It could be drink more water. It could be have some tea. It could be try some salt. I mean, it's been everything. And almost always, whatever that is, um, I do my best to follow it. When I don't, think, oh, I'll do it later, or I don't know, my mental process gets off. That's why I said before, well, maybe sometimes I have states of resistance or rebellion. You know, the wounded little child that never got her way, right? Oh, blah, blah. Anyway, um, so that just wanted to share that because most of the time it's very effective when I give myself that loving attention and my body parts that may have been feeling the stress or distress or illness coming on. It can be very quickly resolved for me many times. It's when it goes lingering that I don't want to blame myself that it's happening, but I want to get to the state of peace within so that I can hear the guidance of what is the next step. So um, that's my physical journey. Um, and let's see, what else? Hmm. I guess that's it. And we're going to move right to spirit today. Enjoy, everyone. Love and blessings for you. And thank you for supporting me in this little journey that I'm about to experience. Good day to you. If you don't know, this is a regular visit. Well, why wouldn't it be regular? I've always been a regular guy. Ha ha ha. I'm called John. So, what do we want to say? Get with the program. You don't need to be in states of anger all the time. Where is that getting anything? One of the things that I learned, not always in my form, but all the ways throughout the journey of love into the cosmic states, what I've recognized is that I can be harmonious, even in moments when I don't think I am. So what about you? What about you? Can you get there? Can you get there? Harmony, peace, love, baby. What if you had a state that you could be present to life that you are here for, rather than waiting for life to give you everything you think you want? What if you were here just to be and not to have and to do and to get and to fix? Been through that. Protest here, protest there, make a statement, here I am. Look at all these things I can say now. I have power to say it. So do you. Say it. And watch the tone of your saying it so that you are feeling in harmony for the vision you want to see, the vision you want to be, the vision you want to have life be fully expressed with. So don't be a booger bloke. Don't be a booger bloke. There, I've said it. One of the great themes of my sharing has always been to imagine. I wanted to know that that's not just fantasizing. It's being in it. Imagine that you're in that state when everything is just the way you would desire it to be. Imagine through your body, through your thinking, through your happy statement to God, I am. Oh yeah, I'm as big as that guy. So are you. All that is the way your imagination becomes real, becomes whole, becomes all the things you've always wanted. And you don't stop wanting, you just stop wanting out of desperation. You just stop wanting out of the state where you feel like maybe you don't deserve it. You stop wanting for a place that you have guilt that it might take from something or someone else. It's not truth. None of that part is. So how do you feel? How do you really feel? You could get anything or what you want. What you truly want cannot be received when you're thinking you want something that isn't your whole presence desiring. You get stuff every day. You get what you want, whether you like it or not. It's what you really want. Oh, not you, the wholeness of you, but the you that is thinking it's in charge of it all. You don't like what's on your plate. Well, you wanted it or it wouldn't be there. You don't like what somebody's saying. Well, you must have wanted it. So how do you piece that together in peace? How do you get there? Well, you could find yourself in a fancy to say, if I really want this, I'd better enjoy it. Find joy in it. Find love for it. Find gratitude for it. Find a state of hallelujah. And then, with all of that, my friends, you can become the preacher of truth to the world. Funny, isn't it? But do you hear me? When you can appreciate that everything you have, everything you've received is part of your limited mind often sense, making it so, creating it by holding yourself away, judging it, loving it, lusting for it. Somehow parts of you have created all of that which is with you. So find gratitude and celebration of the power of your wholeness, and now in wholeness, redirect your desires. Redirect the desire for the great imagination that you've been given. You can do it. Pretty nice teachers have come and gone off the earth here, saying wonderful things, teaching love, teaching peace, teaching things that are, again, for so many of us in the physical, something we imagine out there or up there. Imagine it's here. It's here. Great bloke said, Kingdom of Heaven is within. So the peace you want, the love you want, the great things you want have to be here. Imagine. It's not so hard. You don't like something. That's a human preference of a moment. Maybe your soul is wanting more than what that presents to you. And then you get to not hold the not liking it, but hold the loving of the blessing of it. Hold the loving of the next steps that are possible. So rather than going against the things you do not think you want, celebrate that you now are realizing the power to imagine what it is you want and the actions you need to participate in for that to present more clearly to you and to others around you. You can do it. Where do you start? Where do you start? I can give you a few hints, but it's up to you. Start with, perhaps, loving the body you came to be playing in. Not wanting it to be a different body, but finding its transformative nature, you can celebrate being in the wholeness of the body as it is. Then the body is charged with the life to reshape, reform, whatever is necessary for your grand imagined vision. Not the vision you think you should have, the vision of your soul. Start there. Maybe, where do you start? Do you think that the oceans of your world are polluted with waste from your manufacturing of plastics and toxins? Maybe. So what do you want to do about that rather than be in the fear of that, the anger with that? Well, what I've said. Celebrate that it is as it is. Gratitude for all the power of you and this beautiful planet and her oceans. Do what you need to do. Recycle your plastics. Don't use plastics. More importantly, trust that she, this great planet, knows how to do it. Knows how to readjust and heal. Sorry, this body is having something. I'm going to resume. 1 moment. Where do you start? What do we start with? Hey, hey, you. Love you, man. Who are you saying that to? You, of course, because you're all one. And you're saying it to the guy, the woman, the being that you think is an enemy or an unknown. That's it. Hello, neighbor. Hi. Love you, man. You don't know me. I do. God love you. So how are you going to ever make peace with everyone if you're not willing to stand in peace with yourself and with those most immediately here in your body, in your face, in your world? Imagine. You can do it, man. You can do it. It's easy. Oh, yeah. We'd love to play on it. You know what it's like? Working close with someone for the same intention and purpose. If you have a partnership in business, in work, in play, in love, you find a way. You imagine that there's more going on than the quarrel of the moment. There's more going on than the misunderstanding of the moment. You ride through it. Quarreling. Over what? Feeling unheard and unloved, misunderstood, blah, blah, blah. All of that requires to be in partnership with one or groups of people. Is that you find a way to step back. Step back. Let's take it easy, man. Let's just take it easy here for a moment. Sometimes step back and say, I don't understand, but I'll give you this one. Step back and say, whoa, I really lost my lid. Can you forgive me? Step back. We got it all rattling up in here. Step back. All right. What can I do? What can I do? Take another step back. That gives you a new look at it all, doesn't it? Having that step back. It's like new perspective, new vision, new possibility. And it can keep you from slugging the bloke right across from you. You don't need that. Learned a few things. So I'm going to say peace. Love. Imagine. Oops, sorry. I don't know what's happening in here. I'm going to say maybe my conversation when we started just stirred up this thing for me to bless. So bless me. And let's see, where am I? Thank you for the journey. I was having a wonderful visit with a could almost have tears. Excuse me a second. My brother, one of my brothers from this family that I grew up in, that is transitioned a little over 10 years ago. And so I was able to sit down with him and talk about some of the things that felt unresolved in our sharing as siblings or family. But more important, that to hear from him how he put all together. Well, is piecing it together anyway, in a new way. So thank you for that journey, because in all the years I've been channeling, I seldom have more than a word or a nod from people I love that have crossed over in a personal way. So, well, this is a big gift for me. And with that, we'll say check comments below that Daryl will make about things that we are coming forward for us this next month and into the wrap-up of the year. Some programs or things that are brewing right now. And thank you for joining me. I wish you fabulous. Oh, live your freestyle today. Did you notice that word? Freestyle. So freestyling can be like spontaneous rapping and rhyming. It could be freestyling your swimming. It could be fun. It's fun for me to think about freestyle. It feels very open. And thank you for sharing it all. And God bless you. Goddess bless you. Thank you again. Bye-bye.